The third video because my phone had went dead. So she had one female that was jealous of her. So Keenka made it to the hallway, and when she got to the hallway, uh, her friends left her there, and a gentleman, a guy, one guy followed Keenka. She's saying one guy followed her, and that guy, guys, he drugged her. He drugged her. He put drugs in her drink, and he dragged her all the way to the kitchen. In the kitchen. And Keenka was fighting him off. Like she was actually, in the video y'all seen, it showed Keenka by herself, but Keenka was not alone. They had 3 people in that hallway. They had 2 guys. 3 people in that hallway. They had 2 guys. And they had 1 girl. And what they did is they took out the videos and they did not show y'all the people walking in the hall. But the guy was the one who followed Keenka to the kitchen. That's where he dragged her, and she fought him off, and he fought her, and he pushed her in that freezer. He put her in the freezer. Okay, guys, someone put her in the freezer. Okay, I'm seeing a black male. She's saying to y'all, it was a black male. A black male put her in the freezer. In the freezer. And that's where she died. You see, they didn't want Keenka to tell what they was trying to do to her. They were trying to get her to leave with those boys. Her friends did not want to bring her home. They was going to let those boys run a train on Keenka. They was going to let those boys run a train on Keenka. But she have a best friend. I'm showing. It was a girl, 1 girl, and this boy who wanted Keenka dead. But the girl wanted Keenka dead because she was jealous of Keenka. She couldn't stand Keenka was pretty. She wore nice clothes. She had all the boys on her, and she didn't want that. So they figured because they could not run a train on Keenka, that they would kill her. So definitely, y'all, a black male was the one who put Keenka in the freezer. And he snuck out the back and he left her there. And that's when they found her body in there. Keenka Jenkis wants y'all to know, guys, that she's in heaven. That she's happy. And she says she wants to thank all of you guys for believing in her, for following this case, for supporting her family. She says she misses her mom. Guys, she's showing me a heart sign. Keenka misses her mom and her sister and her other family. She said, guys, she don't miss her friends because she said she can't believe that female, guys, that was a female friend that betrayed her. Keenka said her female friend was the one that got her killed, because had she been a friend and took Keenka with them when they left, seeing that she was drunk and she was wasted and she could not walk, Keenka Jenkins would have still been alive. She would have never been dead today. Had they took Keenka Jenkins with them when they left her there to die. They left her there to get trained. They knew the guy was going to kill Keenka if he could not get her to go with him. And one thing about her, she did not want to get raped again. She did not want those guys to train her. She just wanted to go home. But what happened is they got her drunk and they drugged her so that she would be too drunk. And give me to you something, guys. Keenka Jenkins was not an alcoholic. She was not a wild girl. She was one of the quietest, sweetest persons in the world. And just from having her spirit in this room telling me all this information, Keenka Jenkins is a good person, y'all. She didn't deserve to die, and she is going to be in heaven with God because she is an innocent soul. She's a lost soul. And Keenka Jenkins, God, I don't know if they found the killer or what happened with the case, because I was just hurted by what happened to Keenka Jenkins. But to say my theory on who did it and what I'm seeing that was a black male put her in that freezer. And he left her there. He didn't put her in there for her to die. Because first of all, it was a big joke. When he put Keenka in that freezer, all her friends knew she was in the freezer. They laughed at her. They took it as a joke. They thought she would get out the freezer. But what happened was Keenka was too drunk to get out of the freezer and she passed out. So what happened was she was in the freezer. It was supposed to be a joke. He put in the freezer. He left out. He left with the